Hey guys, this is Catherine from Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your weekly reading for May 24th to the 31st, and we're going to be taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest watching your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus readings as well to get a clearer picture of the week ahead. For those of you that would wish an in-depth reading, you can contact me through oracleintuitions.com or my Facebook and my Instagram pages at Oracle Intuitions, and all the links are below in the description box. Also, on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, we do live readings here on my channel. So these are mini readings. And this is with my co-host Brandon Hauser, and we just provide as many readings as we can within the time period that we allot for that week. Also, on Sundays, we bring on live guests. So these are all people in the spiritual field, whether they're psychics or tarot readers, hypnotists. We had a witch. We have an amazing array of guests that come on. So make sure that you watch us at 2 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time on Sundays. Also, guys, remember, please click subscribe, please click like, and leave me a comment to let me know if this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get into your reading and have an amazing week ahead. Thank you so much. Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for May 24th to the 31st. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I do recommend that you check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for a clearer picture of the week ahead. So let's take a look and see what's coming through for you, Capricorn, this week. All right, I feel like one more shuffle. All right. Whoa, what's coming through? So first of all, we have the sun. So in the mind, okay, we have the sun. Within the body, we have the 10 of coins, beautiful energy. And within spirit, we have the Princess of Swords. Okay, I actually really like this energy. So it feels as though, for some of you, with that 10 of coins, this could have to do with a sense of family. It could have to do with a sense of career. It could, what I'm getting here, it feels as though for some of you, you might be very much in a place of feeling satisfied, or about to break into a place of being satisfied within your personal or financial future, okay? Especially with the sun. It's really looking like there's a very much of a positive energy going on here. We've got this 10 of coins within the body. So this is external, okay? The mind is more internal, the body's external, and this is a message from spirit. So I feel like spirit is actually saying to you, to continue open up here, okay? To continue open up in order to receive more financial or material abundance, or even abundance within some other sense. So this could have to do with a sense of family. It could have to do with relationships. Take how it resonates with you. But for some of you, might be in a very good place of a mindset. Okay, now remember that this is this upcoming week. This could also have to do, with current energy, or perhaps, near past energy, or, energy from, like a week or so ago, okay? But basically what it's saying is that you're in a very good place mentally, okay? You're starting to really see things in a clearer, I guess a clearer mindset is what's coming through. Also with this 10 of coins, again, you're in a place where you're either feeling that financial abundance, or a material abundance of some sort, or even possibly just feeling secure within a relationship. Maybe a relationship is going to be increasing next week, or this could have to do with, even somebody possibly coming through to increase a relationship. So we're going to be also taking a look into relationships. So we'll get more into that later, and we can see what's really coming through. But what I'm getting from spirit is like new ideas coming through. They might be at the beginning stages. Maybe you're getting the ideas of how to increase, or financial planning of some sort, or setting things aside for the future. And again, it even could have to do with relationships, where you're planning something forward, whether it's a relationship with yourself or with others, but making some sort of plans for that sense of completion. This tens are always completion, okay? So feeling secure within yourself. And I think this is just a beautiful energy. So let's get some clarification and see what Spirit has to say in regards to these cards. With the sun coming through, we have withdrawal. So for some of you, you may have withdrawal. You may have withdrawed into yourself, okay? And through that withdrawal, you were able to come through with a positive mindset. Maybe some of you took a break from social media. Maybe you just took a break and went into yourself for a little while, did some meditation, took a step back from others. What I'm getting here, if you haven't done that already, I feel like Spirit is asking you to withdraw. Even if it's just temporary, even if it's just for the week, just take a step back, because doing so is going to bring in this change of a mindset in some manner, okay? It's going to bring through where you're rising above current challenges, or rising above, current situations that are holding you back, or possibly making you feel constricted at this time. With that Ten of Swords, we also have the Warrior. Look at this. So I feel like for many of you, you may have worked really hard to get to a place where you are currently. This also very much could be talking about that you may have to really develop this sense of warrior in order to continue reaching this place of security. And when we talk about that sense of warrior, this is really talking about a sense of strength, okay? It basically is saying, look, if you want to reach this sense of financial abundance, or whether it's a financial abundance, or whether it's relationship abundance, whatever it is, this sense of completion in you have to change possibly your mindset a little bit. It's really asking you to continue working hard. Remember that things don't just come to us, we actually have to work at them. So if we want a relationship, for instance, maybe we want that relationship that's going to bring us into a place of security, or long term, whatever it is. What are we doing in order to bring it forth? What are we doing in order to develop this? We have that Princess of Swords coming in. Exactly what I just said, the strength. So what I'm getting here is this continues to be some strength that's coming through. With this Page of Swords, I feel it's also asking you to cut out things that are no longer needed or necessary at that time. That Page of Swords can be, very much a card of just cutting things out that we may be hanging on to, but they're not really beneficial to us, okay? Sometimes this can be people, sometimes this can be our thought patterns, sometimes this can be, just our habits that we're bringing forth. And I feel like what Spirit is asking of you, especially if there's something that you're trying to manifest at this time. Now, here's the interesting thing is Capricorns are really good at business, finances, okay? Bringing forth, financial opportunities in some way. So I feel like this is what Spirit is asking of you. Also with this Warrior card, it really reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which really talks about awareness. So when we talk about awareness, it's saying allow these new ideas to come forth. All right. You may be getting new ideas. Maybe Spirit is bringing you new ideas. They may require you to be in a place of strength as well. Again, sometimes work, our careers or opportunities don't just come to us. We have to seek them out, okay? Or we have to put the work in order to receive them. And this is what Spirit is asking of you. You're not going to develop what it is that you're trying to develop by just sitting on the couch, okay? They're asking you to actually put that work in at this time. So it may be time for you to take a step back and really take a look of what it is that you're trying to manifest, or what it is that you want to bring in to your energy or your future energy. Take some time to really think about it. Really start making the plans, okay? Even if it means withdrawing from, certain activities or friends or, family, or just taking a step back and getting away off of social media or TV, whatever it is, because it's going to allow a brighter mindset. It's going to allow illumination of some sort, because the sun really illuminates things that we want to bring forth. It allows us to rise us above current issues or challenges or whatever it is. So let's get one more round and see what Spirit wants to convey. Yeah, transpersonal. It says the Watchers. We also have Covenant, Sacred Contract. This is really interesting, actually. And it talks about curiosity. Stranger, curiosity. Okay, so what I'm getting here is it almost feels like you might be looking for something new to bring into your life, okay? Whether this is an addition to your current career, current relationships, maybe perhaps, you're thinking about moving past something or bringing something into a new step or a new phase. I feel like for some of you also, this could be very much talking about relationships. This could actually even have to do with a romantic relationship for some of you. When it talks about the Watchers and transpersonal, it feels like the first thing I actually pick up from that is that feeling of, what is it that I really want? What do I want maybe perhaps within my current relationship? What do I want with my external relationships? What type of relationship do I want with myself? And it's asking of you that this is the perfect time to do so. And again, I feel like going into that place of withdrawal. Okay. And it doesn't mean that you have to, sit in meditation for 7 days straight or anything like that. But it's basically saying maybe just not engage with things that are no longer necessary for you, especially with this Page of Swords that's coming through. I feel like it's time to be curious about what other things can be offered to you at this time. And it talks about this sacred contract. So it feels as though you're being drawn towards something. For some of you, you may be drawn towards whether it's a relationship or, again, a new career of some sort. Maybe it's time for you to start your own business, or even a contract, of where you're working for yourself. Okay, like, yes, it's your business, maybe you're working for somebody, but maybe there's a new contract coming up, and it's really asking you, what is making you feel good within yourself. I feel like this is actually a time to start letting go of things that aren't they're just not resonating with you anymore. Okay, you may enjoy aspects of them, you may enjoy aspects of some parts of them, but I feel like it's asking you to, are you really enjoying it? It's time to really, or is there a way to expand it? Is there a way to bring in some sense of financial abundance here? Or again, that sense of completion within a relationship? Is it time to advance something to a new level or to a new step? And this is what I keep getting. So I really enjoy this, actually. This is a really beautiful reading, simply because of the fact that Spirit is saying to you, it's time. It's time. It's time to bring in those things that are going to bring you true joy, no matter what they are or how they relate to you in your life currently. Okay? So let's take a look at relationships specifically and see what's coming through. All right. Relationships. And we're going to be pulling 3 cards for relationships and just see what Spirit has to say. I really like that sacred contract because it feels like you're making a contract with yourself. Maybe even perhaps completing some sense of a soul journey. Okay, that you made a contract with yourself at some point in time. So this one really wants to come out, and it talks about a heart with a key. So it talks about welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So whether you're in a relationship or seeking a relationship, again, with that 10 of coins, this is really talking about completion. Maybe you're drawing in some sort of relationship. All right, or wanting to draw in some sort of relationship, because it's really talking about completion. Maybe perhaps, either you're thinking about advancing a relationship to the next step, maybe your partner or somebody coming in and saying, look at, it's great being friends, but let's advance this. I want to actually start, dating or moving this relationship to a next level. Beautiful energy. And it also talks about healing from heartache, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. Again, here we have this strength card. All right, this strength card. And we also had that releasing card of the Princess of Swords. So I feel like there's a healing energy. I'm also getting here, because we had that Sun, I feel like through that healing that you may possibly want to go into next week, again, withdrawing and allowing healing to happen, this is going to open up those new opportunities. I feel like with that sacred contract, okay, Spirit is saying to you, look, you're not supposed to be in this place where you're dealing with past heartache all the time, or past, issues, whether it is addiction or, some sort of healing that needs to happen. It's time to let go. It's time for that freedom. It's time to let go of that. This is not the place that you're supposed to be in. You're not supposed to be wallowing in that energy. And we also had the Sun. So again, that withdrawal, in order to help the healing, will bring in a new mindset. It'll bring in a happier mindset where you're rising above all of these issues. Let's see what else is coming through. One last card. We have the Smoke. So it talks about, look at this, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Maybe this was energy that you need to heal from in some sense. I mean, it could be the other man. It could be just, some sort of, however this relates to you. Okay, with the snake. Is it the snake? Yes. Sorry, I said the smoke, but it's the snake. Whatever it is that you're healing currently at this moment, it doesn't need to be all of these words. It doesn't even need to be any of these words. It's going to be how it relates to you. But healing needs to happen. Okay? Healing needs to happen. And I don't feel that this is energy that is no longer necessary for you. It's time to release that. And again, I keep going into, where we had that secret contract. I feel like this is very important. I feel like Spirit is asking you to complete this contract, complete this heartache. Sometimes we do experience things of a negative nature simply because they are there to, allow us to grow. They're there to help us heal or to help us see things from a different perspective at times. But Spirit is also saying you don't need to hang on to this any longer. It's time to release that. It's time for a new contract or a new part of that contract to start developing. All right. And we also had that interpersonal. And again, with that interpersonal, it looks like the Sun as well. I feel like it's time to move past, okay? It's really time to let go, move past, move on, let things rest, start the healing process, because it really feels like prosperity wants to come towards you, whether this is within relationships, whether this is within career, whether this is within, whatever area that it relates to you in your life at this time. There's this healing that wants to come forth, but you need to release first. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what Spirit has to say as this final message for you. Final message for Capricorn for May 24th to the 31st. What is that Spirit wants you to know at this time? Adaptability and initiation. So I feel like it's time to cross over. It's time to adapt, okay? Yes, we have heartache. Yes, we have, certain things that did happen within our lives, but it's time to let go. We need to be able to adapt to our current circumstances, okay? Or to adapt to a future or more positive circumstance that wants to come through. I really feel like this bridge here, it talks about the initiation. It feels like it's time to have that initiation from one side to the other. Leave the past where it is, and it's time to cross that bridge over to happiness. This is what I'm getting. So I really hope that this has helped, Capricorn. Please, if this reading resonated with you, please click like, please subscribe, please leave a comment down below in the comment section to let me know if this reading did resonate with you. And don't forget to watch our live shows on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. Thank you so much. Have an amazing week and many blessings.